So unboxing videos are probably the dumbest videos on the internet. And yet we watch them anyway. Why is that? Well, it came today. The monster, the behemoth, the Begode Master Pro. 122 pounds, that's what the carton weight is. And I'm going to tell you what, I got a pretty good relationship with my UPS guy. He was not impressed either. I watched the unboxing from Wrong Way at Evie's up in Vancouver, and about to find out if what I got is maybe a little better put together than the one that they got. Let's see. So here it is, and I guess let's take a look. And I actually thought this box would be a little bigger. It's a big box, but I actually thought, I don't know what I was thinking, I thought it would actually be bigger. All right, here we go. It's well taped, that's for sure. So, don't need to put it on here anymore. Oh my goodness, it's big. Okay, quality checklist. That's interesting. Wonder who came up with this. Was this from Alien Rides? Must have been from Alien Rides. They actually went through each one of these. That's good. Certificate of compliance. Okay. Alien Rides gives you stickers. It's got a spec sheet. Okay, which is exactly what we already know. On winning the Alien Rides Begode Master Pro raffle? What does that mean? Is this what I won? Yes, I win. Alright, so there's the pump. That's for the shock pump. Oh, look. Here's the fender. And it's, wow, I literally could 3D print something better than that. Come on, Begode. Look, I got some more candy. I won. I won the raffle. So comes with a couple of Allen wrenches. All right. Let's go. This must be the charger. I'm going to get this out first. Yep, there we go. Alright, so am I right? Is this the charger? Yeah, there's the charger right there. Cool. And there's the big boy. There's a smell in here. You could smell it. Lots of plastic. Alright, here goes. Oh my goodness, this thing's heavy. And it doesn't have good handles. Really, come on, Begode. Oh my goodness. I think I just got a hernia. Wow, that was heavy. I knew it was going to be big. I guess I didn't realize how big it was going to be. Wow. So here's some more bumpers and covers. What is this front? So here it is out of the box. It's got all the protective. Man, I love these pedals. Look at the size of the spikes on there. That's awesome. These are like legit. They almost look like rivets. That is for reals. These pedals they're a little wider than my waffle pedals on my V12. Aftermarket in-motion waffle pedals, but they're about the same width, maybe even a little bit longer. That's pretty nice. They actually cover all the plastics here with, these protective plastic sheets, which is good. I'm glad that they do that. So that it doesn't come all scratched up, especially for the price you pay for this thing. And they put that plastic all the way inside, which is, I guess that's good. Now, one of the first things I'm going to change on this is how high these pedal hangers are. So I want these pedal hangers probably to the lowest, maybe just to start out with. I believe it's in the middle position. So I'm going to move it down, and that brings it down, what, another 1/2 inch? That's about 5/8 of an inch right here. So it'll bring them down a little bit further. Oh, this is not, check this out. I don't know if you can see that. This whole thing moves. These are like Delrin. This is like a plastic fin here. Huh. So I'm definitely going to have to be tightening all of these screws, because this, is that the same case on the other side? Yes, there is some flex kind of in the whole system here. That's not cool, especially with the weight of this thing. This one's slight, but there is still movement there. There's a lot of movement there. Like there needs to be screws right, here. That's definitely gonna have to be addressed. Not cool. These plastics here are like terrible. This is horrible. For the price you pay for this thing, man, these plastics should be pristine. They should be thick. Like InMotion's plastics feel really good. This is, I don't know about this. At least they're clean. At least they have them all protected, but boy, I don't know. One crash, these plastics are toast. They're gonna be toast. Up here, let's see if I can turn it on. I bet it's in like a storage mode. That's really loud. And okay, it's not storage mode right away. The tail light, which I love that tail light, it's directly connected to, you know what? This whole thing is going backwards. Check this out. The whole thing is like moving backwards. What? Does that mean it's like, it is actually going backwards. Huh, weird. All right, how do you get the screen to go on? That's how you turn the lights on. Cool. Wait a second, it's not balancing. Okay, now it's balancing. This is weird. I wonder if there's, like in the app, I'm gonna have to reset this, like calibrate it. This seat up here is actually pretty squishy. I mean, I like it. I don't know how good the quality of the plastics are, but it seems pretty squishy. So, and dang, this is a high wheel. In fact, I love a high wheel. This is really high. This is really high. Oh my goodness. So people, the guys at EVs were talking about this. It's like spring loaded. Wow, it's really not very well. I mean, these tubes seem, I don't know, sort of adequately, but like adequately strong, but wow, the assembly is not very tight. I wonder if I can tighten that up. I do like the spring load. So you can have it low. Actually, there's like 2 different positions here. So you can have it low for trawling low, or you can have it higher, but not a lot higher. And it's a good thing it's not higher because I think that handle would break off. Man. And why is it my screen won't turn on? All right, I just shut it off. Why isn't the screen turning on? There we go. Well, you got to turn it on. It wouldn't turn on to begin with, but now it will turn on? Okay, interesting. I'm new to Begode. This is my first Begode wheel. Wonder if you can switch up the screen display here. It says it's got a full battery, which, you know anything about the Master Pro, massive battery. Why does it say I'm going 0.3? I suspect that's kilometers an hour? I don't know. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to learn this display. I don't know what the 3 means there. I'm probably totally off, but... So that's it for the unboxing here. I'm going to get the pads set up, and I'm probably going to put on aftermarket pads. I want to get a fairing system here as well. Looks like I got some more plastic to take off. But won't bore you with that. Just as a note, and just to show you, you know, now, after calibration, it doesn't seem to want to go forwards or backwards. So calibration took care of that. That was kind of concerning to me. That cable is just hanging out there. That is so not cool. I am going to love the height. I mean, this thing is almost crotch level to me, which I actually kind of like it to be a little bigger. I'm 5'11", so yeah, that's something I think I'm going to like. I'm pretty sure the guys from Alien Rides must have pumped this up because this seems real stiff. The suspension seems real stiff right now. So I actually think they already pumped it up. So that's probably a good thing. So I wanted to talk about this kickstand real quick. I actually like the kickstand design. It is stable. Like, check this out. You know, if I give it a good rock, like this is probably one of the most stable kickstands that I've ever seen. The taillight is attached to it, and then the cable, check this out. The cable is just like, meh, meh, meh. It's just sitting there. It's attached with some cable ties, like right here, but then it's completely exposed. Got some heat shrink on the end. Back in here, you can see that it's got like a rubbery material on the back of it, back here. So it keeps it, I guess, from hurting the body. So you remember that wiggle waggle I was talking about? What actually has to do with the suspension. So let me see if I can kind of torque this for you here. Right there. So when I'm torquing this, it actually, there's a little bit of play, a little bit of movement right within. See, can you see that? There's a little bit of play within the tube that rides up and down on the suspension system. So that means it's more like a friction fit around the suspension. I mean, these are solid, what looks like aluminum to me, billets. I mean, that is a solid hunk right here. This billet is substantial, but then there's a bunch of plastic pieces around it. But it's this moving within sort of the play within the system here. And see, this is a bottom view of these pads. Once I can figure out how to get, I might get some reel tape and put it in there. But so these attach down here to protect the edges of the, what my son calls the computer case, which is the battery holding, you know, these plastic, chintzy little plastic cases holding the battery. And I want to show you the first thing I absolutely hate. See that plastic right in there? That was on the back side of the battery cases, up by the wheel. How in the world am I going to get that out? And it was only on one side. It wasn't on the other side. The other side, well, there's a little bit in there, but it's on this side. Really? This has been an unboxing of the Begode Master Pro from Alien Rides.